What's going on, heavy hitters? Welcome or welcome back. Well, we have a response from Ebony K Williams, former castmate of Real Housewives of New York, who says, NeNe know damn well she knows me, and drops the receipts. Come on in, let's have this heavy conversation. Now, why would NeNe lie? Child. Oh, NeNe, bless her heart. Take a look. We start off with NeNe saying what she said yesterday, and then today, as Ebony was the guest host on the Breakfast Club, giving her version and explaining what is well known and what is famous. Oddly, she kind of agrees with NeNe, but she drops those receipts like, now why is NeNe lying on me? She knows me. She's been inboxing me. So take a look. Enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all be easy.
Are some of the housewives known or are they famous? Let's listen to the clip.
I tell you, there's a difference between famous and being known.
There is.
That's all.
I thought a lot of them on the Real Housewives franchises were famous.
They all famous?
I would think so, especially on the Potomac in Atlanta.
They're famous?
I thought so.
Oh my God.
Candy is famous.
Yes.
Escape, Candy. Okay, but never mind.
You something else.
I haven't even said anything. I'm just looking at y'all. Say what now? Just tell me again. Okay, well, I will give Candy, yeah. But everyone else, I don't see it.
Did you watch New York? New York Housewives?
Who was even on that show? I think they got rid of the whole entire cast and they have a new cast.
Ebony K Williams was on the show.
She was on it.
I don't know her either.
She'll be here this
now,
week.
is she famous or is she known?
I mean,
now you
that's a good question.
That's a great
That's
question.
a good question.
I don't know what that applies to with them, but that's
She's
a great
known.
question.
She's known.
She's known.
Yeah.
And she might be famous to some. I think fame is subjective, right? Like there's people that are famous, like Beyonce's famous.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Yeah, when you think of famous, I think of Beyonce.
But then everybody else is subjective because you can be walking through the mall with your 14-year-old and she might lose it over a TikTok star. So that TikTok star is famous to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Ebony K Williams is here. She's our judge. But of course, you can weigh in.
Oh, yes.
What do you think?
Well, I've got unique perspective. Gentlemen, as you both know, I was the first black woman on Real Housewives of New York.
NeNe said she didn't know who you are.
Yeah, that's so interesting to me, though, because I'm looking at my Instagram DMs, and there you go, Envy. You can see.
That is a receipt.
That's a receipt
Can we
from
read
Miss...
that evidence in court?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, why don't you read it, Charlamagne?
Read it out loud.
Closer. Go ahead.
You can read that.
Well, this is from NeNe Leakes, February 3rd at 9:07 a.m. Are you still on the show? 3 days later, February 12th. Hello? And then 2 days from that, Ebony K. Williams responds, hello, NeNe. Happy to chat in person. My cell is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me know next time you're in New York City.
Yo, NeNe is so crazy. Like, are you still on the show? I can just hear the shade in her voice. Hello?
So NeNe does know who you are.
And then she proceeded to call, per my instruction, or invitation, rather.
Oh, she
and
did call you?
Yes, we had a very lovely chat.
No.
Absolutely. So I'm not sure what was meant when she came on this beloved program and said, I don't know her. That's just factually not true.
Yeah.
I want to say this. So that is just a lie. Okay, so you do know me, NeNe, and you do know that I was the first and only black housewife. In fact, I was named in NeNe's legal complaint. I am actually a named person as an example of the racial discrimination that she alleged Bravo of participating in.
Oh.
She cites my example, what I
Got you.
went through with Ramona on camera. So,
Got you.
yeah, the court documents say you do know me, NeNe. Okay,
Damn.
so anyway.
So if you catch somebody lying, does that mean their whole testimony is a lie?
I would argue that at closing, Envy.
Damn.
I would argue that now you have no credibility on the topic and you have a reputation for lying.
So do we go to the jury at all?
Is this a closed case?
Case closed?
No, not case closed.
Okay.
Well, guilty of hating for sure, and
Got
guilty
you.
of lying because you absolutely reached out to me. I didn't reach out to you. But also,
question
the
she
difference is, because I do agree with NeNe on the broader point of being known
And famous.
being different, famous. Bravo Housewives, Charlamagne specifically, we have a particular rabid fan base. They actually have a name for that. Bravo celebrity. That's called a Bravo celebrity. So when your celebrity is rude, if you were not a known individual but for being a housewife, you're a Bravo celebrity. They can be really, really big celebrities. Like you say, people standing in line, people knocking, people fainting, people passing out, all of that. That's great.
'Cause I've seen them do that to Giselle and Robin at their live podcast. Like,
I believe that. I have seen that. I've seen them do it with some of my dumb castmates, former castmates. So I believe that. That is different, though.
That was a shot. Dumb. That was a shot.
Well, they dumb. You saw this season. Anyways, that is different, though, y'all, than being, I would say, a bona fide celebrity with an actual skill set. I think that's the difference, perhaps, that NeNe was talking to. And because I'm not a hater, I will credit NeNe, as I have done on this show, as I've done on The View, which I guess hosts frequently, that NeNe transcended Housewives as a genre. And I would say NeNe became famous beyond being a housewife.
So
Bethany Frankel definitely did.
Bethany Frankel did. NeNe did.
Teresa Giudice?
No.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. I think beyond the Housewives, Teresa is the Bravo celebrity. I think you've got somebody like Garcelle Bouvet, who was a known celebrity being a housewife.
Yeah.
That only added to her celebrity.
I don't count her in the Kenya Moores of the world. Our Candy, because they was already people. They were known
definitely
before.
not Candy. Candy is a yeah.
That was my point. I think when you look at it, and maybe like you said, a Bravo celebrity, but I always thought Candy was famous because outside of just Housewives, she had a successful career with
Candy
Escape, and
is
she had a
an
solo
R&B
career.
legend.
She wrote Scrubs. Like she is famous.
She's a Broadway producer.
Absolutely.
She's halfway to an EGOT.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's famous.
She's famous. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what about Robin and Giselle?
They're Bravo celebrities. I just was with Robin yesterday. Had a great conversation. Congratulated her on her new nuptials. I don't even think that they would argue with that point.
Correct.
I could be wrong.
I agree.
Let's go to the jury.
Now, starless, I would say that's wrong. I think Giselle, I think Robin's a star, I think Candy's star, I think all those are stars. I mean, the guy, we are the Breakfast Club Court. We got our celebrity guest host, Ebony K Williams, joining us today. And we are in Breakfast Club Court.
That's right.
And today we're in court because of what?
Because NeNe Leakes was our guest co-host the past couple of days, and she went viral for some comments that she made where she called, Robin Dixon starless, and she said that, some of the housewives are, she said the difference between being famous and being known. Some people said she was hating, some people say she was giving some subjective truth. Our judge here, Miss Ebony K Williams, has a unique perspective, which she expressed, but what do you want to do? You want to go to the jury?
Oh, me? Yeah, like again, I was a housewife of Real Housewives of New York City, the only black one of that cast. NeNe really is not credible to me in the conversation because when y'all ask her, you watch New York, you know Ebony K Williams. She said, I don't know her. Lie detector determined that was a lie. We've got the Instagram receipts to prove that. I'm also a named individual in NeNe's legal complaint against Bravo. Anyway, I do think there is a difference between being a famous celebrity and being a Bravo celebrity. When your notoriety, which I think is what you're talking about, Charlamagne, people know you. You are notable. You are public. That has to be rooted in something other than Housewives for me to consider you famous.
I agree.
Yes.
Well, good people, if you made it to the end, you heard that NeNe is a lie.